Scott Spears back with you on this Thursday, February 25th, 2016. And as most of you know, February is Black History Month. And earlier this week, a video went around, a viral video of 106-year-old Virginia Mclaurin meeting President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, and she was dancing at 106 at the White House to talk about Black history, and it is my esteemed honor, privilege, and profound pleasure to be joined via telephone from Washington, D.C. by 106-year-old celebrity now, Virginia Mclaurin. Virginia, how are you?
I'm fine.
Virginia, what has all this attention been like?
Oh, I'm intending to live the best I know how, treat people like I want to be treated, treat everybody right, live humble.
How did it come about that you would get to meet the president?
I tell you, it was a friend of mine that see me walking to work, and she said, "Oh, you inspired me." I said, "How old are you?" And I said, "Well, it's been about a year when I was 105. And she said, "You walk to shop?" I said, "Yes." "And walk back?" I said, "Yes, I'm getting my walk." And she said, "Can I park my car and walk with you, and then I'll be getting my walk?" And I said, "Okay." So she walked with me to Sharp Health School, and she said, "Now I'm going back and get in my car and go to my office, and then I have my walk." So then we just got friendly like that and talking, and she said, "Would you, wait, what you would love to do?" I said, "I'd love to meet the president." I said, "Like president, I didn't think I'd ever live to see this." And I said, "I lived to see it." And I said, "I didn't have any idea that I'd ever lived to get in the White House." And she laughed. She said, "Well, maybe we'll do something about it." And I said, "I don't think we can do much about that." So we continue as friends. So then one afternoon, she knocked on my door. She said, "Got your wishes?" I said, "What is that?" She said, "Meet the president." I said, "You kidding me?" And I said, "No, oh boy, I shout hallelujah." So sure enough, she got the tickets, and she said, "I will be picking you up tomorrow at 3:30. I said, "I'll be ready then." I said, No, I got to shop. I have to go get something to wear, get some shoes, get a new suit, a new wig." She said, "No, you just going to have to wear what you got." So that's what I did. You see, I wasn't that dressed up and fancy.
Oh,
but I just wore what I had.
Virginia, you looked great. When you walked in that room and saw President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama, what was that moment like?
It was like walking in heaven. I was so happy. I started jumping, and the president said, "Slow down." And she was the nicest thing I ever saw in my life. Both of them. I didn't have any idea. It looked like I was just out of sight. I was so happy. I didn't know how to act. I said, "Where's the girl?" He said, "They couldn't come." She said, "They're in school." I was so happy to meet the president and in the White House, and he's Black president. I was so happy. I told him I was there to represent Black history. He said, "Well, you here, and you did." So it was really joy to my heart.
Virginia, when you were done with that interview, you said now you'd be able to die happy. Why did that mean so much?
Well, you see, I'm 106, and this is my wish. I always wish that would happen. I wish I would have a part of it, and I could go to heaven and tell my Lord about it.
Virginia, you still work at 106 years old. How many hours a week do you put in?
8 hours.
What keeps you going at 106 for people who've long ago retired?
I love people and I love children. I always have loved kids. And the kids love me. We have a good time. In my class, I have 14 kids. And every one of them love me. And then the other class, sometimes their kids come over. Grandma Virginia, I said, yeah, come on in. Can I come over? I said, yeah, come on over. So I just have a good time in school with children.
Now,
I love kids.
You put in 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, so you're still working a 40-hour week.
Yes.
Do you
enjoy every bit of it. I work from 9 to 5.
You will be 107 in just about 2 weeks.
Yes.
Did you ever think...
March the 12th.
March the 12th, you'll be 107. Did you ever think you'd make it to 107?
I don't know about 107, but I've had so much joy, so much attention. So it looked like to me it wouldn't bother me if I didn't get there because I'm so happy. I've seen so much and so many changes. So I am happy. As they say, with a bug in the rug.
Virginia, you were born in South Carolina, March the 12th, 1909.
09.
You lived through segregation to meeting an African American president of the United States.
Yes.
What is that like for you? What living through all that?
I didn't think it would ever happen. One thing I always happy about that I didn't think I would never live to see the school integrate. We all get together and go to school because when I come along, I couldn't go to white school and the white didn't go to black school. We was really, really separate. And now with the, what would you call it? Anyway, but now I'm happy to see this happen because it seems like everybody happy. The black and the white is happy to be together, like mix them up. I can go in any restaurant, they can go in any restaurant. And once upon a time, it wasn't like that. Am I saying too much?
No. Keep Virginia, when you were living in the South, when there was segregation, we can never know this, but what was it like to be told you can't eat at a certain restaurant? What was your experience with that?
Well, you know, when you born and raised up in this environment, you didn't know any better. You didn't pay any attention. You would pass this restaurant and it say white. Then you just, oh, you can't go in there because that's white. That's for white. Then you go to the other one or go someplace there. Oh, we can go in here because it's black. And then you go in black. And a lot of white people like black people's cooking. And they would go in our restaurant sometime and get what they want to eat, or either have you to fix it, or either come to their house and cook. They would eat to the dining room, and you would eat in the kitchen. You come in the back door, and you leave in the back door. And we didn't pay any attention because we just figured at the time that was like it gonna be. I didn't ever think it would ever be a change, but it is.
You know, Virginia, you have lived to see some great people in black history. President Barack Obama, Thurgood Marshall.
Haven't I?
Being that it's Black History Month, do you have a favorite person in Black history that you would like all people to know about? Who's your favorite?
Who would I do?
Who is your favorite person in Black history? Who do you think did the most?
I really wouldn't know, but I would say Martin Luther King.
What do you think he did? What do you think his place is?
Martin Luther King.
Yes.
My hearing is, what you think Martin Luther King think about it?
Yeah, why do you think he's the most important figure in Black history?
Because he seemed to be a minister, and he prayed, and he began to see that it wasn't no need for us to separate from each other. Love one another, live and treat one another like you want to be treated. We was taught that from a kid, because you never know whose hand you'll fall in before you leave this world. You don't know who's going to help you. You have to help them before you die. Love one another. The biggest thing that we were taught was love and understanding. Treat people right, and someone would treat you right.
Virginia, what is the secret to getting to be 107?
I don't know. All the thing I know is the Lord, because I was brought up in the country, and we grow pretty much everything. We didn't have to get nothing from the town, but swordfish, cheese. That's all we had to buy. Fish and cheese.
Virginia, you are currently living in Washington, D.C. You've lived there a long time, but there are some videos around that your housing conditions are not great. Are your housing conditions getting better? What's going on there?
In my house?
Yes.
Well, some shame to say it, I can't say it. But I'm going to try to get it straightened out.
Yeah, I think you will get it straightened out. I do want to let people know that there is a website if you would like to help Virginia out. It's www.gofundme.com/help106 Virginia, and I think everybody should take a look at that. Virginia, your life has spanned 107 years. What do you plan on doing for your 107th birthday?
I hasn't planned anything, but thanks to Lord, I live to get that old if I get there. And if I don't, I'm still happy. I just pray to the Lord every day of my life. Let me live happy. Let me love people. Let me be humble. I love people. Everybody tells me, say, you think more of people than you do yourself. I said, well, the Lord will take care of me. And I just love people. They say, you love everybody. I was taught that. And I can't stop it. I really, really love people.
Virginia, I think this week has shown that people really love you as well.
Yes, and children. My heart go out to children, and I always say, the children didn't come here. The Lord sent them here for you to help them, and you don't be beating and knocking on chairs. Whenever they do something wrong, I always pull them to me, and I say, now, why did you do that? And they say, I don't know. I said, look, tell me the truth, and shame the devil. they laugh about it, and then I said, just tell Satan to leave you alone. And it seems like they enjoy that. They just begin to love at one another, and then they'll ask me sometimes, what did I say? And children follow me everywhere I go. And I love them. I love children. And I love people. So they said, I think more people I do myself, but I don't. I said, I have a little word I say to them. I say, well, what you do? I said, let Jesus lead me in the welfare feed.
Virginia, I've got to ask you, we are in a presidential year. This will be Barack Obama's last year as president. What do you think of Donald Trump? Do you like him?
Oh, I love him, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid of him because I tell you the reason I'm afraid of him. Now, I like him. I ain't got nothing against him, but I'm so scared that he'll try to bring segregation back. That's the only thing I think about Donald Trump.
What do you think about Hillary Clinton?
Love her. I love her. I think she would be considered. I don't think it would get any worse, and it could get better if she was president. But I feel like if Donald Trump be president, I think just like something he said, I said, Lord, I hope we don't go back to where we was. And then some of them said, no, we cannot just go back where we was again. And that's the only thing I have against Donald Trump.
Virginia, I think you're going to live a long time. You're still out there every day. Tell me, though, 100 years from now, how would you like people to remember you who knew you?
Like, do they remember me?
Yeah, how will they remember you?
Let's see, repeat that again. My hearing is too good.
No problem. How do you want people to remember you years from now?
Oh, any way they feel like it. Anyway, I love people. Only thing I say, I live. I don't care what they say about me or how they treat me, but just don't hit me, because I'm going to hit you back.
Virginia, I don't know what to say. I have to. There are few pleasures in this business, and speaking to you is one of the great pleasures that I've ever had. I love your video. I love you. Virginia. You stay well, and I hope we can talk again real soon.
We will do.
Thank you, Virginia. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.